Hello, everybody, and welcome. I had myself muted. Welcome to tonight's Misfits. We are live on the Parapost Network. Thank you for allowing us on your bandwidth. We are live on Yerg's Radio at yergsradio.com. If you can't watch, you can go over there and you can listen to us. And, of course, they have provided us with the toll-free number. Should you choose, you want to call your favorite Misfits or ask Aunt Shay a question. The number is 1-888-88-YERGZ, and we're also proud to be on the Rainbow Radio. So without further ado, let's bring out my paranormal co-host. We can discuss why we're not dead today. And then my other favorite paranormal person, Mr. B. Diesel. You got a bad dream.
Are we supposed to be dead?
Oh, there's a breaking news text that came out from another podcaster that said that internet outages are happening across the country and electrical outages are happening. It's the beginning of World War III. I don't believe it. Like I said, I'm going to make a show one day that's like 15 minutes a day. That'll probably be how I get my 1 million followers and call it, "We Didn't Die Today Because." So...
I want to, I don't have to go to work. We're all going to die. Let me know before I go in.
Yeah.
I would be so pissed.
Yeah, we used to talk about that at work. Working in public safety, everybody was like, well, we're all going to have to come in. And I'm like, you really think that's going to happen? The people who are at work are the ones that are going to be screwed because there isn't anybody coming in if the war breaks out. Newsflash.
I mean, I feel like in that situation, I would probably, I don't know. I work in a doctor's office, but I only work in reception. I don't know if I would be essential.
I mean,
we'd have a lot of people that are like, hey, the world's ending. I need to get my doctor's appointment. I need to get my yearly in.
Yeah, I need to get my physical in.
I was the last time it was deemed essential.
Never
missed a beat.
We were too, except the funny thing with us was if we had one patient or one person, let me rephrase that tested positive, they would send us home for 7 days. So basically for like the first 1/3 of COVID, they lost 2/3 of their fire department. So then they were like, okay, let's change the rule a little bit. So, but.
And it was funny. Because I moved up here right as COVID was happening. Granted, I'm pretty sure that the previous November, Travis had it before it was, as widely known about, because he kept that whole November, he kept getting sick. He'd get a little bit better, kept getting sick, and it would go back and forth. But then 2 weeks after I got hired, was when they locked everything down. And then that November, end of October, beginning of November was when I got it. And they were like, yeah, but you haven't got the results yet to know, so you can come back to work. I don't think so.
They installed this thing at each of our fire stations, and you walk in, and before you go in the main part of the station, you had to put your face in this outline. and it scanned your face and took your temperature
Mhm.
and sent it to whomever so you
The
could clock in.
The courthouse had that.
And so one of the guys was drinking hot coffee and was running a few minutes late. We had the hot coffee up, and it showed up like he had a temperature of like 106. Yeah, there was a fire chief there, somebody from the city health
106.
department.
Call the cops.
You think you had a temperature of 160, and they already had a printout of his picture. They were gonna lock the station down. I was like,
How is he alive?
Daggum, Last of Us temperature right there.
Yeah.
They had a little station set up for like Walmart employees to come up, where instead of like damn it, I lost my train of thought.
That's all right.
He said-
Bobby's
I'm
on
just
chat.
it's fun to do these.
Oh.
I remember now. So instead of, I guess, like using one of the workers as like one of the greeters or whatever to check the receipts on the way out, their job was to sit at a little table and take the employee's temperature as they came in, and they made us go over and do the same thing.
The world got a little too carried away with that, I think. So I'm not saying it wasn't bad, and I'm not trying to start a COVID argument, but I think we got a little bit too too carried away with it.
Oh no, I mean, working.
That's a different one. Hope it wasn't a meat tender, or what is it called? Not a meat tender, is it a meat thermometer?
It's a little pointy.
I need to know where he works, or she, whoever that may be.
Thank you, Nugget.
Oh my God, that's great. So, so Cheyenne, how have you been this week? Now that we've had that out of the way,
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you had an interesting night.
Interesting night.
Why is the camera shaking? It's so weird.
If you just sprinkle some meat tenderizer on it instead of KY, I'm just asking for a friend.
I'm still nursing a hangover.
Oh, is that what it's called? Don't run off our favorite viewers there, Kevin.
Kevin's leaving, and I'm out.
Kevin, we love you. Don't go away.
No, Kevin.
You're one of the only things that keeps me going on my Saturday night. So
Kevin's the lone listeners here.
That's right. I told my guest last night on the Grid and Guardian show, they were nervous about coming on. I was like, I've only got like 2 people who watch the show. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I haven't figured out this thing. I got an email from YouTube the other day that I was banned in Russia for the Big Brother podcast. And then they sent me another message that said, your views are up a blah, blah, blah %. You've had 1,034 viewers. Like, 2 subscribed. What the hell?
That radio, those kind of viewers are kind of weird. I don't understand them.
Yeah, it's
what's a geared?
I don't you have to forgive her. She's missing a thumb and a leg, so but
geared, copperhead bit or jeered. I saw a TikTok video a while ago of a cottonmouth eating a rattlesnake, by the way.
I can't handle it right now.
So apparently she's sick and has a lisp, and when she's doing her voice recognition on the phone, it doesn't. So at any rate, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't understand those dynamics either. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. Come follow the Sportcats shows. We're over here. It's it's just gonna happen. No, damn it, Bobby, you're gonna make me find a button. I got
What?
too many screens over here. So you're
I
gonna
haven't
make
done
me.
anything.
You're always doing something, Bobby.
I'm sitting here looking at the screen.
Oh, there it is. I gotta find the button.
Judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
That's me right now.
For home defense. That's what the founding fathers intended.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You tell that orange tangerine to shut up.
I need a good laugh tonight. Tonight should be all about laughing because it's been a rough week. So, yeah, Warren, stop sending messages and get your butt in here.
I'm going to bomb the shit out of them.
There you go. Stop it, Warren. That was Warren's message sending about 5 times. I don't know why. So I love this one for the radio.
Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
Make sure you have your record player on at night, folks. That's a public service
You heard
announcement
it here first.
from our commander-in-chief. Warren says his message is important. So
Stairway to heaven.
Oh, well, that's ironic as we're talking about,
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
I'm going to miss that.
How did you get those recordings of me from last night?
I'm going to need you to make some more because I feel in the next 4 years isn't going to be quite so funny.
A lot of laughter, but no fun.
Yeah, exactly. I need a Batman laugh.
I want to say one thing to your children. I know some really great ice cream places around here. And Daddy owes you. Yeah? Talk to me after.
There will be more.
I'm sorry, Shia.
I can't right now.
I had to do it. I had to do it to you. Wendell wants to know why Warren's not in this chat. He misses you, Warren. Warren and Wendell. You two need to get in here and chat.
I'd watch that podcast.
That would be funny.
The Warren and Wendell show. Wendell could do a podcast about photography.
He could. He has a show, doesn't he?
It's about prospecting, but Wendell's like a professional photographer.
Wendell is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah.
I learned something new today.
If you ain't had your picture taken by Wendell, you ain't Jack.
Oh, I get it.
You ain't Jack.
Oh,
Do not come.
I get it. So.
Too late.
Mm.
I do have another one, but I've been afraid to play it.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? In the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
She's a freaking joker, man. I'm telling you.
I'm not sure what that even means. So
Do not come. Do not come.
I make no promises.
Whoa! If you do it online while we're here, that was part of Howard Stern's private parts.
Wendell says not a professional, amateur.
He's got all the great Bigfoot hunters except for me. I'm elusive, like the mighty Squatch. So
He's got the great ones.
he does.
I was the first one he ever met.
No, I don't know. Were you the first one? He stalks all of them. So.
I'm talking about in person.
Well, he's met quite a few of them too. So
I was the first podcast he ever went on and the first podcaster he ever met, I guess.
that's right. You did get him into podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
His downfall.
It all started with the dizzle.
Well, most good things start that way.
Mm-hmm. The drizzle.
The drizzle. Some Bobby drizzle, dizzle, drizzle. What? I don't know.
I was so worried that they were going to be camping at a certain spot, and I was like, I'm going to have to like call the police or something. No.
I'm gonna be like lying on the floor by the end of this.
I had already planned like my escape.
You're exactly.
Run.
I'm not sure why that sound effect was so long, but I'm not sure why I like it either.
3 minutes long.
Yep.
There's no way I was gonna let Mr. TH know I was at that gathering there if it was there. And I was like, no way I was going. No way.
Yeah.
Like I want to go on vacation to California during that week. I wasn't even in the same side of the country.
I'll watch that, Kevin.
Oh, what is Kevin starting? Have I mentioned something? Oh,
That's just me and Kevin's banter during lunch breaks is what that would be.
I can't imagine you two together.
Kevin has a Highlander and drives us all at lunch. We don't know why he does it, but we appreciate it.
Well, that was nice of him.
We'll pile 6 deep in this Highlander. Grown people.
And roll up to the Arby's.
Roll up to Mexican places, Chinese buffets.
I'm gonna say, have we asked Bobby the question yet? I don't think he's been here.
Which one?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Bobby, when you go to Chick-fil-A and you get your Chick-fil-A sandwich,
hey, you should know.
Do you rip the pickle off of it and throw it out the window immediately?
The pickle?
Yeah.
No,
You're one of them.
What I do is I put mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise on the side of the chicken opposite the pickle, and then I turn the pickle over and I put a little salt on it and put it back. I like a salty pickle.
I don't have a sound effect for that.
You just need to play the one again.
I love the pickle.
Yeah. Well, you and Cheyenne can keep the pickle. Mine straight out the window to the. I do not like the pickle. So. All
right, well, see, you're screwed now if Bobby doesn't agree with you.
I like pickles in general. I got a whole shelf in the fridge full of pickles. They're homemade from the garden this year.
Oh, good. Cheyenne just did a box opening of Miranda Maverick's pickles.
Those look good. I've been following her. She's been putting them out there a lot lately.
Yeah, I bought the hot and spicy ones. And she bought, which ones did you buy?
It's chill dill and garlic dill, I think.
Are they any good?
Yeah.
Kevin, the problem with pickles is I like pickles, but I don't eat like a ton of them all the time. And so if you order like a jar of them, they last forever. Well, and somebody sent me some specialty ones once. I'm like, I'm never going to eat these pickles.
Well, these are like, so they don't last as long. Oh, and I figured out watching a video the other day.
Shine, you apparently aren't watching the screen.
Yes, I'm not all here, okay?
What about Wickles?
Wickles?
Yeah, like do you like fried pickles from like a wing place?
Oh, heck yeah.
They make them, they're in the chips, and they also make them in the pickle. This place used to make the pickle wedges fried.
Ooh,
and those were amazing.
We had those.
We're in the South. We fry everything.
We had those at my first job. That whatever they had soaked the pickles in was just a tiny bit spicy. And then it was they were really thickly beer battered, and they were delicious.
I went to a wing place down in Florida, and they served their wings with fried jalapeno slices on the side. and I had never had that before. It was delicious. So,
speaking of pickles, my middle kid, who is my cuisine daredevil like myself, went to Waffle House the day after jiu-jitsu, and Savannah, big little dizzle, she orders her chocolate chip waffle, and that's all she ate. Like she's 2 years old. She's 12.
She needed carbs. She needed the carbs.
And my middle one I brought with me, she said, "I want something else besides that waffle." And she ordered a patty melt with hash browns with pickles, and she's devouring these pickles. My other one won't eat nothing that looks even spelled like a vegetable. If that's near a vegetable, I'm not eating it.
Yeah, growing up, I had to eat all my vegetables, so I don't mind them. Some of them I'm not a fan of, but we had a guy at the fire station that was one of the station chefs, and he would always come up with some unique side dish vegetable just to like trick us all. And half the time it was so delicious, we were like, he fried asparagus and then baked it with Parmesan. And I was like, oh, this is to die for. So
I loved baked asparagus with Parmesan.
Hey, asparagus is the heat, but man, when you forget you ate it like an hour later and you start going to the restroom and it smells like a garbage truck, like, what is that smell? And it's even worse when you eat it like an hour or so before bed and you go to bed and wake up at like 11:30, 12 and go to the restroom and you're, what is the
Just remember,
crap
a good sport never hurt.
Yeah.
Good sport never hurt.
It doesn't.
Did I show you my new microphones I got?
Oh,
I don't think so.
You're
not using them now,
well,
are you?
You haven't been here in forever, Bobby.
Well, I'm busy. You put this piece in the camera where the mic is. I was over looking, and these clip to your lapel like this.
Cool.
Boy, they are hot. I'm going to shoot an interview in Flintville, Tennessee, mere yards from Sin Schrader Hill's house.
You gonna invite her?
I may tell her about it. Yeah, I don't know if she knows the guy or not, but it's just down the road from her house. And the principal of Flintville School, who knows a lot about the Flintville Monster, I'm going to shoot an in-person interview at the school that week.
Cool.
Also have another interview. I have another interview recorded, so I'm going to make a documentary. It's going to be, I can't wait. I don't know what's going to be like, but I got these mics just for that.
Awesome.
I got some little ones kind of like that, but part of it it's meant for your phone. So the bottom part goes in your where your charger goes, and then you can clip them on or hold them.
Yeah, it's made to do that as well. These will go in. They got all kinds of little outputs.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how good they'll be. I just bought them off Temu just for cracks and giggles, but
I've been thinking about getting a GoPro and some of my adventures recording, but I don't know. I don't even know if a GoPro is a good camera to record. I haven't really researched the video side of this yet.
It's on what you're recording and when and time of day. Nighttime, nah. Dusky dark, nah. It's good. It's good for like. That's why only thing you see with a GoPro is like in an ocean, middle of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a guy I watch on YouTube who does
I don't want one of these, buddy.
Like he dives in the river and finds stuff, and he always has a GoPro, and it looks really good in the water, at least.
Yeah, I've seen some fishermen. They'll do videos where they'll like cast out and show what's out there before they start fishing. So,
hey, in the sun, they're amazing. But once it starts getting just a little dark, they do not capture light well.
Yeah, I might. I don't know. I might get one and experiment. I was thinking about doing something, while I'm going to be on the road for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever the heck it is, having a little fun and doing some recording.
Dusky dark, Kevin. Dusky dark.
Dusky dark. Not to be confused with Sandusky.
Jerry Sandusky dark. Wendell doesn't like top of the river. What the?
What is wrong with him?
Clutching my pearls. If I was allowed to eat a carb, I'd be there right now. I don't have kids tonight. I'd be over there.
Well, tonight Cheyenne got us an interesting topic.
Who's Cheyenne?
It's this
Who
little
knows?
girl up here in the top of the screen.
Gotta go now, baby. If I hurry, still make Cheyenne.
She is talking about weird inventions and some that they probably shouldn't have made.
I'm trying to figure out how to get on here to share my screen because I've got my little video.
Is it going to include the origination of the tattoo gun and the origination of the chainsaw?
No.
Because those are amazing.
Wow.
The chainsaw was made to cut invented to cut uteruses or pelvis bones.
Yeah.
And the tattoo gun was made to, I can't remember. It was something about the same.
Yeah, that's a interesting one.
I got one of those. That's what I shoot possums with.
So that is the mousetrap pistol. It was apparently invented in 1882 by James A. Williams of San Saba County, Texas. This was apparently his very serious approach to mice infestations.
Very serious.
Yes, very serious. The recoil on that thing shoots it back about 50 feet.
Drop the cheese, mother.
The patent application suggests that the device might also be used to kill or injure any person or thing that makes the fatal decision to open the door or window that this is placed by.
Yeah, it definitely has other uses.
Put it in a bag of poo.
What caliber was it? I've always want to know that. What caliber was it?
5 caliber.
Oh, well, it's a little one.
So
50 cal. Something light.
Williams said, the object of my invention is to provide a means by which animals who burrow in the ground can be destroyed. and
somehow that sounds racist.
In which the trap will give an alarm each time that it goes off so that it can be reset.
Now, I'm thinking if it's a gun, you don't really need an alarm. I mean, you kind of hear a boom.
I think that is the alarm.
You got one.
Reset it.
But surprisingly, the product never took off as people were weary of keeping a 5 caliber loaded revolver patrolling their kitchen.
Well, yeah, that's a definitely unique one. Okay, then. What is this thing?
So that is the Tomaton. So this was a more recent one. This was in 2015 because the Japanese love to create some very interesting products. It is a wearable robot that weighs around 18 pounds that feeds you tomatoes.
Okay. Is that time of year?
It was invented
in Granger County, Tennessee.
Yeah.
It was invented by the Japanese juice and ketchup vendor Kagome.
Kewpie?
I think it's Kagome.
In Clanton, Alabama, it has peaches. Knoxville has oranges.
So they created it as a promotional stunt for the Tokyo Marathon that was going on in 2015. So the robot sits in a harness behind your head and it pulls out tomatoes that then puts them directly in your mouth as you run. And it also has a timer.
Mustard.
But according to the brand, people taking part in the Tokyo Marathon really needed this because tomatoes have lots of nutrition that combat fatigue.
How does this? Let's workshop this right here. So I see where the tomato is. Well, where do they come from?
The back.
I mean, how does it go and grab a tomato?
I believe
Yeah,
so. Yes.
It looks like down here one drops down every time, and the arms just go back and bring it back.
And you know that dude's shirt is just soaked with tomatoes and seeds.
Yep.
You can't eat a tomato clean.
No.
And especially while you're running.
And why would you eat it? Why would you eat a tomato while you're running?
Because the tomato has lots of nutrients that combat fatigue while you're running.
I'm 55 years old and I've never heard that. So,
well, this is what the Japanese are saying.
Somebody get me a tomato. I got fatigue.
So
next time I'm out in the woods, I'm just gonna bring a bag of them.
Mush it up into a bottle and give it to me with French fries.
Yep. So this it's kind of machine was called the Impulsoria. It was invented in Italy to utilize animal power on railways. It was a locomotive that was constructed in 1850 that was powered via a gearbox by two to four horses on a treadmill. It undertook trials in London and was exhibited at the Great Expedition in 1851. The device was said to be a lot cheaper to run than a steam locomotive. And this device would allow the steam powered to be replaced by this one, which took 2 or 4 horses basically walking on a treadmill that then powered the wheels via chains somehow. And it was said to be able to pull 30 wagons up an incline.
My question is, what if the horses are just like, nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing this.
Excellent question.
That is an excellent question. So, oh my, I'm not sure what we're looking at here, but it's.
Well, so these are anti-pervert hairy leg stockings.
Joke's on them.
If this was back in the 90s, that would
have been about the stockings, Kevin? You talking about the stockings for the cows?
So this was a 2013 Chinese invention to supposedly ward off would-be attackers from young girls. The supposed stockings are covered with thick 3D black hair and are supposed to stop at the wearer's ankles. The insinuated goal is that men would be too repulsed to hit on a girl wearing fake hairy leg stockings. So the super sexy summertime anti-pervert full leg of hair stockings were essential for all girls going out.
Why's that dress giving like hospital gown looks though?
Well, I'm just going to say real quick here, we need to start a GoFundMe account so we can buy one of these for Brenda's one artificial leg.
Yep.
Made out of snake proof material.
Yep.
Exactly.
She needs a hairy snake chaps.
What?
So this one is the group shaving machine.
That's a guillotine right there. How in the world?
Exactly.
Ain't no way in hell.
Come on, fur up top, fur down the bottom, Brenda. So.
What? I mean, how does that work without slicing your throat open? The Sweeney Todd machine.
It's an excellent question. Apparently the dude over there just is using a crank and it somehow works. But
those are brave guys.
That's right.
Apparently there were some issues though.
I imagine.
I would like to know what they were.
So
Jugulars.
This 1780s machine could shave a dozen men at once. One reason for its commercial failure was that it could not alter its movements according to face shape.
So it just dug in without discretion.
Yeah. You didn't need that half of your nose. It's fine.
So what if you showed up and there was only 10 guys? You got to wait for 2 more? I mean, how does that work?
Well, I guess the other blades are just moving with nobody there. Who knows?
Is it like the empty spots at hibachi where they just take the plates back up?
Yeah.
She just says, no more people coming. I got the plates. And she walks off.
So this was put out by an anonymous British printmaker, but he pledges himself that his machine will be found to do its work in the most safe, smooth, and efficient manner with 3 scrapes or movements, and that those who have tried it will no longer entertain any doubts on the subject.
I bet they won't. Yeah, those are some brave souls. That picture is very confusing.
Yeah. So this is a foot-powered bicycle called the Fliz.
The Fliz. So what is a foot-powered bicycle?
So
this is the best one we've had yet.
It doesn't have any pedals,
practical use,
seat, or any gears. And it was invented by 2 German designers in 2012. The user hangs on a harness in between the 2 wheels, propelling the bicycle by running, and then resting their feet on the back wheel. It's made of hand laminated glass and carbon fiber frame, which is clearly ergonomically and visually different from your average commuter bike. The framework serves as damping. The adjustable 5-point harness offers optimal run freedom, a very gentle way of transportation. The joints are relieved and the body weight is distributed over a larger area. So I guess you run to pick up momentum and then put your feet up and glide.
See, I think this is a good invention. The aesthetics are kind of bad, but like, think about it. Like, you're just walking and you kind of trot along, and all of a sudden you just pick up, and if you go down a hill, you roll down the hill and pick up that momentum. Now, that setup is not ideal. That looks kind of stupid, but it's no different than the Heelys. That's all it is a big Heely.
Yeah, kind of.
But
how would Brenda use it?
She just needs the one leg.
Brenda would be a master of her domain on that thing. She'd be like a gazelle on the Serengeti. She would just be, where'd Brenda go? She'd be doing stunts and jumping stuff.
So this next one is one that weirdly is still around in various forms.
Oh.
This is the 1876 mustache guard that was patented by Virgil A. Gates. It was designed to keep facial hair out of the way when eating and drinking. And
so
then there's your more modern version.
Holy shit.
You could whittle that and use paracord.
Why don't you just shave? Just do like I do, just shave around the lip with some razors. I mean,
I'm to you by the man that invented the stockings. So
that looks like some 1980s kids headgear.
Yeah.
See you, Brenda.
Yeah, that's something Daniel would wear. Oh my gosh. We had a dude during the pandemic that bought a special mask that would cover his beard. Like, he'd put it on, it went down to his beard. I'm like, this is a.
Oh yeah, we've had a couple of those come through when I worked in the medicals area. Yeah, They actually make beard guards, so I don't know why.
So this next one,
a plague mask,
is a nose stylus. London designer Dominic Wilcox created this stylus in 2011 that straps over the nose so that he could use his touchscreen phone while he was in the bath.
Just use your finger.
That looks kind of phallic.
Yeah, a bit. Well, his complaint was that he would forget and accidentally put his one hand not holding the phone in the water, and then his phone wouldn't work because his hand was wet. It is also called the finger nose stylus. And the device is pretty much just a regular handheld stylus, but
that's a jock strap.
Embedded in some sort of plaster.
Yeah, Kevin wants to know if it's hollow inside.
I do not. But I can.
Okay, my question is, where's that gentleman's other hand?
Don't worry about it. I can appreciate Mr. Wilcox's sense of humor, though. He said, "I did send a tweet from the bath last night, which was typed as hello. I am tweeting with my nose. Unfortunately, due to my phone's autocorrect, it sent it as hello. I am meeting with my nose. I lost 2 followers."
Look at my comment. You're gonna laugh really hard.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look at my comment.
What the heck is that thing?
It's a rat trap.
Yeah, another form.
Trap.
It was the original Ring doorbell. So that is a revolver camera. So this Colt 35 small camera automatically takes a picture when you pull the trigger.
That's not bad. That's like a body camera.
Yeah, it's an early body camera. Yeah, it's a little late, but
I like how all the pictures are different. Like this guy was just laying waste.
Yep.
He went on a spree.
So this was the original one, and then somebody took the idea and turned it into that.
Damn, the original was better.
Yeah. So
sometimes
the
you can't mess with the original.
The original one actually shoots bullets. This one doesn't.
Well, now that's a peephole that you put like in a door, and so if somebody comes to your door, you peep through the peephole. You don't like him, you just pull that back one time like a paintball gun. And
yep. Now, so this is Thompson's revolver camera. And it was manufactured.
I thought it was like a Tommy gun. That's why I made the Home Alone joke there. My Tommy gun don't.
It was manufactured in France in 1862. Mr. Thompson, who was an Englishman who very little is known about him, took his inspiration from the other Colt revolver. But so, true to its name, the revolver camera took the form of a handgun. However, instead of bullets, the brass cylinder that formed the body of the camera held a circular glass plate. After each exposure, the back of this cylinder was rotated through 90 degrees. In this way, 4 successive shots could be taken before having to reload. The wooden pistol grip allowed the camera to be held steady with one hand, leaving the other free to operate the controls. Ingenious as it was not a commercial success. The exact number made is not known, but serial numbers on surviving examples would suggest that fewer than 100 were made.
I can see why. What the?
So then this load of crap.
You have to describe this for our radio viewers. Which makes no sense.
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. They are called grass flip-flops.
All right.
Of which you can actively purchase for $24.99 at grassflipflops.com. It gives you the sensation of walking on grass, only in your flip-flops. These smartly crafted flip-flops aren't just fake grass sandals. They're more. And this was taken directly from the GFF website. GFF grass flip-flops are made using rich synthetic grass bonded to a pair of classic flip-flops with a custom die-cut GFF logo on the bottom of each flop, which leaves the custom GFF everywhere you venture. Sliding on a pair of our grass sandals will instantly take the wearer to summer afternoons. The smell of fresh cut grass in the air as the golden sunset paints the sky scraped beautiful. And you can purchase them in various different colors on grassflipflops.com for $24.99.
I gotta see what else they have.
Bobby wants to say
I'm now shopping grass flip flops.
Who never thought it?
These are some images taken off their website. That you get a lovely two-tone strap to give your sandals an extra pop of color.
Oh, that's good.
It's made of recyclable rubber.
Oh, gotta worry about the environment. Yeah.
And it's some high quality, lifelike synthetic grass.
I can just see that smushing down and just being a flat surface after a while. Maybe even being slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably have to comb it or something.
but you can enjoy the freedom of having soft, cushy grass between your toes wherever you go.
Why do I sense that one of you two will be buying a pair of these?
I do not want any.
I'm trying to make myself want one, but I can't. They just look.
Well, you can use them as a fun and unique gift idea.
She buys them for my vegan cousin. Hey, I got you some.
But
like you're always outside.
Apparently, it's some great, very comfortable material that conforms to your feet. So
I can't find where they're located.
I'm sure it's not on this continent.
I really don't know.
It's got to be in the Pacific Northwest.
Let me pull up my history on
where the hell are you?
Why are we researching that?
Because I got to know what kind of weirdo. Like, where are you located? Contact.
Well, their area code for their phone is 805. So where's that?
Hold on, I can Google that and find out. I guess
I got it open. Santa Barbara, knew it.
That's it.
But so they.
You said what in the world?
Under their store, they have grass flip-flops, bubble bags,
California.
troll airheads, whimsical planters, and beautiful cards.
You know, I might buy a pair if when you left the imprint in the sand, it was a Bigfoot print. I might buy them for the beach for that.
Hold on, I've got to take a screenshot of these bubble bags so that I can share them over here because
they're kind of
terrible.
I can share them right now. I got them open.
Hold on,
I can just share
stop sharing so I can go over.
I understand. It always asks me if I understand. I'm like, yeah, I understand.
Oh, yeah, that's just bad.
What is this for?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's yeah, I don't.
I guess it's the
I like
beach,
the look.
maybe, or they what? Is it waterproof?
Oh, look at the little platypus.
Where do you see a Oh, okay.
Oh, I like the platypus mom and baby and the owl mom and baby.
You can't say puss on the radio.
There was plata before it.
Multiple plata.
Hippo. Hungry hippo.
Look at the koala. That's kind of fun.
That is, yeah. That would actually, those would actually be good gifts for people, but the flip flop, I think they lost you on.
What about the little trolls?
Trolls?
Yeah, you can. I think the heads are cut off so you can make them planters.
It's like chia trolls.
That might be kind of cool.
Chia.
Well, they must be popular. They're out of stock, so better hurry. Christmas is coming.
If you look at their beautiful cards,
stocking stuffers.
They are apparently Save the Bees cards, I guess.
Oh, that's a good idea.
A portion of the proceeds are donated to Pollinator Partnership. Cards with packets of bee-friendly flower seeds for you and your friendly neighborhood bees to enjoy.
These are hippies.
Now here in Atlanta, I still can't. I mean, for the beach, maybe if you zip it up and it's waterproof and sandproof, I can see that. That might be.
Well, and it says right there it's reversible. That's going to be a pain in the you know what to try to. I don't understand.
Just hose it out.
I
was going to say here in Atlanta, the bee thing. Now, if you're building high rises or even mid or low rises, they're asking you that you put in the beehives. They're commercial beehives. The company comes in and services them, and they actually harvest the honey because of the lack of bees in the country, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of cool too.
I'm all for it. I don't like hippies, but they have good ideas every once in a while.
Yeah.
What made them think that was a good idea, though?
DMT is what caused that.
Yeah.
Ayahuasca trip is what caused these.
Yeah. I feel like it's. I just don't get why the bubble though. Like I can't pop it, so there's no fun in that. Click there to learn more, Bobby. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of more here.
I feel like there's some kind of really cheap way to manufacture these, and they may be recycled.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see what it says here. Bubble bags.
You don't have to inflate them like you do air wrap, do you?
Well, it says our inflatable bubble bags are beautiful, eye-catching, colorful, reversible tote/beach bags. They are fun. They are a fun, unique way to carry all of your everyday essentials.
Okay.
I mean, it's. I mean, obviously, I get it's waterproof, so they're perfect for boats, beach, pools, camping, etc.
We could have used one last week.
You can fill them with ice and use as a cooler.
Now that's not a bad idea.
The
question is, do you still have to blow them up, or are they pre-blown up?
I think you have to blow it up. But that's the one that I was looking at. I love that it's just white and plain and says live, laugh, love.
On that whole website, I think the planners was the best. So
yeah.
About bubble bags.
It's the fun inflatable tote.
Perfect for everywhere.
Our bubble
free shipping
from Ronco.
And I love durable PVC material with a fashionable canvas strap.
But that's so plain, Kevin, when you could have a bubble bag.
But does your cooler say live, laugh, love?
Can of spray paint say anything.
My cooler says Smoky Mountains. My cooler has a picture of a squat chugging an alien.
I think my cooler says igloo. Mine's kind of plain.
And Yeti.
They're overrated.
I don't know, man. That Yeti we got, I got that big one and I got that little one there. Just
Well, the off-brand from, was it Walmart or I don't know, one of their competitors isn't that bad either.
Yeah, Arctic something, I think.
I think
or,
you're
right. Or
Arctic's the one I got. The 45 quarter. Ozark Trail, you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think whoever makes these glasses or mugs, whatever the heck these things are called, I don't know.
I got a Yeti right here. The actual Yeti.
Yeah, I like the Ozark Trail ones.
This thing's been beat to hell and back. I use it. It's like my cup of Christ on Indiana Jones.
I cannot find my whiskey tumbler that's a Yeti tumbler.
Caffeinated cryptid on it.
Yeah, mine does too.
I've got a new one that I'm gonna get, and I'll have to put my.
It's also got Jessica.
So. I'll have to put my.
Oh, you like her more than me.
She's cuter.
It's not hard. It's not hard to do.
It's a low bar. Low bar. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, with WDJY and Radio Fairfax, if you'd like to find out more about this show, go to YouTube and search out the Sportcats shows. Paranormal Guys, Misfits, we're live there every Saturday night at 9 o'clock. And we have several other shows you can check out while you're over here. So please come over, like, follow, share, and subscribe. And for WDJY listeners, tune in tomorrow night for part 2. And I will push a button somewhere. I got a button.
Hi, Rich Fields here, and come on down. It's time for the Sportcats Show.
Well, I found one too. This one is for Bobby. It's called Big Balls. And so, Bobby, if you want to learn and you have a poor golf swing, you place the big ball appropriately. It helps avoid injuries too. And you get a better swing with your big ball.
I can see how that would work.
Yeah, I thought of you when I saw that. It's the big balls.
Thought of my big balls?
I did. I thought of your big balls.
I was gonna say, but why does he need more?
All the balls.
He's the Dizzle, that's why.
Those will sell big on the Rainbow Network.
Oh goodness.
I'm not sure if they're still available.
I'm sure you could find something in place of.
Yeah, the balls you can get balls for between your elbows, between your legs, between your shoulders. So I found another one that I thought of. Let me find it here. Where did I put it? This one is particularly useful. Oh, I gotta move this screen over here and do this. Got too many buttons. By the way, welcome back to WDJY and Radio Fairfax for part 2 of the Misfits. The hell is sharing my screen.
Sharing is caring.
It is. There we go. Is it? Nope, that's the same one. Well, hold on. I'll just go back to it.
Hey, they're celebrating 20 years.
Grinder? You got Grinder?
I do.
Ashley, why do you got Ashley Madison up there?
Yeah, she's a buddy of mine. So oh, now you got me confused. There it is. It's the baby cage. Come on. That won't load. The baby cage. So when you got a parent on both sides, you put the baby in the cage. It looks like a football in between the parents, but it's a baby cage and the baby can't move and the baby is constantly on its back.
Looks like something you cook fish with over a campfire.
Yeah. I really like right there, it says adults big, babies small.
Well, yeah, you would want to put that on your significant other, I don't think.
So how can you safely combine the two in one large bed with the baby cage?
From Ronco.
You can put one of these in junior jail. Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, that's great.
Yeah, this website has tons of them. So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a drink.
I've got a good one here. Hold on.
All right. Yeah.
So,
well then.
This is called the isolation mask.
Now, Kevin, that's what you need for Bobby at work. So
this was invented by Hugo Gernsbach. But this isn't your typical pandemic protection gear. What it was created for is so apparently what the gentleman yearned for was absolute unadulterated silence, even if it necessitated the unconventional method of inhaling oxygen through a slender tube. It's often said that silence is as precious as gold, but to such an extreme, to equate the tranquility of silence to the allure of a golden sunset or the glittering allure of a golden nugget, surely the man's quest for quietude was an intriguing tale of peculiar desires.
yeah, that's interesting. That's pretty. Whatever that was.
These are my. Hold on, I gotta skip through my backgrounds here.
No. Hopefully you don't have any porn in there. So
no, I didn't.
Made sure of that first.
Yep, I did. So this one, I mean, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's to just cool down your ramen or your pasta without having to blow on it.
That's actually kind of useful.
Yeah.
In a way. I mean,
kind of what I was thinking. I'm wondering if I'm just gonna copy this.
You're gonna see if you can buy one.
No, I'm gonna copy this website and share it over because it's got the different pictures of all these crazy ones that I couldn't find. So hopefully I can pull it up that way. Let me see.
Well, so then
that is the. Oh, hold on, let me find it. It is the beauty calibrator.
Okay.
That was back in the 1930s. Cosmetics mogul Max Factor was concocting a wild invention, the beauty calibrator. This intimidating contraption, looking more like a medieval torture device, promised a painless transformation.
Painless?
Yeah.
who are you asking but painless?
As per Max Factor's Our Heritage page, this mechanical marvel held the audacious promise of bestowing upon its wearer the elusive perfect face. Hold on, I'm trying to.
You said Max Factor. That's the makeup company, right?
I don't think it's the same as Mac. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So apparently, it could measure every contour and crevice of the human face, identifying the regions that were most in need of cosmetic enhancement. After a painstaking calibration, he could expertly sculpt and shape a face, guided by I guess it works as some sort of facial compass.
When you get done with this, when you go back to the ramen thing, I was listening, but I was in the kitchen. Oh, I'm pouring me a bourbon and Coke right now.
Oh, honey.
I got some Woodford Reserve for Father's Day.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, I poured 3 shots in here with some ice and some Diet Coke.
Oh yeah. Besides,
I got White Claw, Kevin. Hey, say what you want about White Claw. It doesn't give you a hangover, and you get hammered off of it, and you don't get full.
And I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I've never had a White Claw.
I just don't think it tastes good.
I wouldn't go pursuing it.
But I don't like seltzer, so
somebody brought it to you.
I wouldn't go pursuing it, but like if like we have like parties in our neighborhood, sometimes we have a bunch of pieces of 6-packs left over. I'll go straight to the White Claw.
I'll have to try one. I've never had one.
It's not worth the pursuit. It tastes like LaCroix.
Yeah,
that makes you take your pants off.
Well, I need to get some of those for Mrs. Sportcats. So
now that is highly recommended.
And that is actually a thing that was popular in the 70s.
Zimas?
Yeah, Zimas were popular.
We used to call them penny dropper lights, and vodka was penny dropper heavies.
Well, you remember the first ones were made by Seagram's.
Ooh, that's stout.
I'm almost jealous.
Right, I sucked it right through them.
Yeah. You got the first shot already.
Well, I put 3 in there. I just wanted, like, you know how you drink 3 beers and it's perfect, like at supper?
Yeah.
At 3 shots, I'll be great. Won't have a hangover, but I'll be happy. Want to watch Family Guy?
Love it.
Yeah, different show. It's only 3, Kevin. If I started drinking 10, then Glenn would have to cut the radio off. And we're off the air permanently.
Yeah. So that is the brain buzzer. So do you know someone that falls asleep at inopportune moments? Maybe find yourself ready to doze off during class, while driving, or during maybe not so hot date. You want to keep the Sandman at bay, just simply bite down on the vibrating wand, the small end please, and vibrations are transmitted to the brain, buzzing you awake without aggravating your neighbors.
You ever bit down on an electric toothbrush? Does the same stuff.
No, I haven't, and I don't think I want to.
You know, it's just
yeah. I think ours is broke right now, actually. Well, this was one. Where did it go?
I got an electric toothbrush now, and the battery died on it, but the toothbrush is like high quality. I just use it as a toothbrush.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like I got this giant industrial strength toothbrush. That's a bad visual.
Yeah. I'll have to make sure to see that one on TikTok.
Kevin taught me that one.
Now, this is one that I might even think about. It's the fish bath.
See, now that's a good invention.
That I get along with. Yeah, it's a bathtub that is an aquarium. I could get behind that one.
I tell you what, in a related story, have you ever seen the things that they don't work, but they do, but you stick the like a bird nest up against your window and something will come build a nest and you can see inside of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. My cousin's had one for years and something finally put a nest in it this year. She's obsessed with it.
The keg head for those people that just can't get enough to drink.
It's like a St. Bernard in the Alps.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have more than 3 shots of that, I believe, Bobby.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Let's see. I think I got some more here.
So we have a shot glass that we bought in Lynchburg, and we were redoing a house up there, a building, and they found a whole pallet of 1970s vintage unopened shot glasses from Jack Daniels.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so they're selling. We have one in here. It's not the one I use, but I found it. I'm like, oh, look at there.
You need to exercise your reptile.
Back when we were a proper country.
Here's the snake walker. I don't know. Any of my fans out there that have reptiles, is that a good thing?
I like to walk my snake a couple times a week. You ever seen the grumpier old men with the Italian lady, and they're walking that guinea pig down the road on that little harness?
Yes.
Walter Matthau, and is it Ed Lithgow? Is that his name?
John.
It's not John Lithgow. John Lithgow's from Third Rock in Dexter.
Yeah. You're right.
Who is that guy? It's Walter Matthau and someone else.
Walter Matthau's
the old man.
Unforgettable.
He's a goat. Jack Lemmon. Yeah, that's it.
It was the same. Weren't they in The Odd Couple?
Maybe.
I think
they were in the movie.
Yeah. For the golfer in life, a 12-gauge golf club. Hold on a second. I'll show this one.
You know, I don't have a 12-gauge anymore.
Why not?
Well, the one I had that I always had was my great-grandfather's, and it was a old Mossberg. It was a bolt-action 12-gauge.
I don't know if I've ever seen a bolt action.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was old. I think it was from the 60s. And it had something called a collie choke on it. You know what that is?
Yeah. Puts the shot tighter pattern, right?
Yeah, but the choke itself was called a collie choke. It was like a screw on the top. And instead of, usually if you take the choke out, you got to unscrew it with a little tool and screw it back in. Mm-hmm. This was like everything in one. Just you can make it full. You can make it improved. It looked like some kind of World War II weapon, but the thing was pretty accurate. But when my papa died, I gave it back to my grandma because it was her dad's, so she could have some protection in her house. Here's a giant 12-gauge.
Yeah, there you go.
Put some buckshot in it and say, just pull this right here.
A friend of mine was teaching his mom home defense with a shotgun, and he called me up. He says, "I need your truck." What are you talking about? He's like, "I gotta go buy a door." He was training her and blew a hole through the door and wanted to get it fixed before his dad got home.
At least you know it worked.
I was like, well, she knows what to do with it now. Yeah, this whole
How's the 12-gauge golf club work?
When you swing,
I need to see the beer boots.
Okay, when you swing, it primes it and it explodes. I'm assuming the golf ball is probably in there, so it shoots.
So it shoots a golf ball. It doesn't shoot.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. It's a weird looking, but it was invented in 1979, so it hasn't made PDGA approval yet. So
I bet it hasn't.
Which one did you want to see? The beer what?
Where was it?
Beer boots?
Beach boots.
Beach boots. I'm going the wrong way. There
right there.
Beach boots. Now that was only in 1998. It's kind of like snow boots, except it's beach boots.
All right.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Most inventions are not completely original in their concept, but our inventor wanted to find the niche, his own little piece of invention in the world with no one had dared to go before. He looked at the world of specialized shoes. He saw footwear for fencing, football, running, boxing. He saw specialized shoes for ice skating, soccer, and basketball. But Our courageous inventor never
Courageous
saw a
inventor.
shoe for a boot for traversing sand, and thus was born the beach boot. It's powered by a mini motor and battery pack concealed in its sole to move you forward. You simply activate toe-controlled switch mounts in the boot.
No,
That's
I like
nice.
there at the bottom, if you scroll down a little bit. Creative, yes. Practical, schematical.
I just found a giant list of these things too.
Yeah, is it the same site?
No, it's on. This is why I'm broke.
No.
You ever been on that site? I've actually ordered stuff from it before.
No, I have not. What is a swing?
What's the
stick?
boob tube?
Okay, hold on. We'll go back.
Swing
Everybody likes boob tubes. Hold on. Here we go. The boob tube. I'm not really exactly. I'm not.
Wait, is this?
I don't get it.
It protects yourself from inclement weathers. Umbrellas are okay, but this blocks the view of the person behind you, and so you're often getting up and getting wet, but you'll stay high and dry in the boob tube. The foul weather suit is designed to protect you in rain, sleet, hail, or snow, allowing a clear view for your fellow spectators.
Why boob though?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
It's a poncho.
Well, my thing is this, because I saw about to enjoy the fresh air and your favorite team, and I was like, wait, is that so you can be topless under that at a game, or what? Why?
Use it for, oh, wait a minute. Brenda may want this. You can use it with reflective metal foil for protection against sun, poisonous gases, nuclear radiation. A giant Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, we suggest that if they drop the bomb, you'll end up looking like a giant burnt Jiffy Pop.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, they need to rename that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Very misleading.
It is.
Excuse me, I'm here for the boob tube.
Wait, what's a bumper dumper?
Oh, Lord.
Probably has nothing to do with bumpers.
It's probably.
Look at that dumper.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's accurate.
Another practical invention.
That's what Grumpy ran over in his truck, wasn't
it? This is what somebody in our team uses one of these. So
I could never do it. It's just too much splatter.
Well, maybe there are hooks underneath where you can hook a bag.
Well, I'm sure that
I've got that one I got. It'll probably never get used.
Yeah, I bought a bigger one like that for my wife with like a duck what do you call it? Duck blind.
Yeah.
And she went in there like 3 times and she's like, I'll never use that damn thing again. It's still sitting in the garage.
If you're tired of using the bush or smelly outhouse, here's your dream come true, the bumper dumper.
I'll get into your trailer hitch. I've seen this in use. So
I've seen them in person many
practical
times.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. So I don't have a bumper hitch though on my Subaru, so I'm out of luck.
Well, and if you would like to purchase, go online to www.bumperdumper.com.
Bobby, you've got to go there. There's the Butt Master. I'm afraid to look. The Butt Master. Well,
what?
I'm not really sure. Oh, it's
okay.
like
we're looking at the lower body. Okay, I'm like, that's the weirdest.
It's basically just to design and tone your derriere when you're walking. That's interesting. But if you wear it naked, well, it may get you arrested.
So, the bumper dumper is $99.95.
That's a lot of money.
I found one that's $39.
Oh, and you can also, from their website, purchase a clip-on TP holder for $7.
Wait a minute.
Bumpa dumpa.
And you can also purchase a T-shirt should you want that just says Bumper Dumper. It's collectible.
Wendell has like the best outdoor bathroom besides the ones my dad had that I've ever seen.
What does he have?
He's got like the outhouse and the disposable toilet and everything.
Yeah, somebody in our campsite usually sets one of those up if we're going to be there for long weekends. So
I bought one, but I don't want to have to use it. I will.
Yeah, I will, but I'd prefer not to. There you go, Cheyenne. Purse protector. Just handcuff your purse to you.
It's like the nuclear football.
I'll just get my taser out.
Yeah, it's a vault-like purse that comes with a retractable chain and a heavy locking bracelet. You feel the purse snatchers lifting. You whip out your chain and lock the arm. No, and no. Yeah, that is like the package.
Plus, seriously, how long did it take the inventor to come up with this idea? 10 seconds?
Not long. That's what protects our countries.
Okay, hold on. Up under the P's one, it says phone gas.
Bumpa dumpa.
Phone gas. Okay. Kids like to talk on the phone. This is in 98. They still had phones back then. Kids like to talk on the phone, or at least they often pretend to talk on the phone, imitating their parents. And unfortunately, some kids have respiratory ailments that require them to inhale aerosol medications. But rest not, Junior. You can use this as an inhaler to administer relief. Okay, well, now I'm going to say this because when we would administer medications to kids via nebulized air, we would use teddy bears and what were the other things? Like they were little dolls basically, and we would hold them up in front of their face and they would breathe it in. That might actually not be a bad thing. So, but the problem with the children today is no one knows what the hell a phone is. So
that would have been pretty cool. Coralie was on nebulizer for 2 years, so every night we were giving her one.
Yeah.
She was just used to it. We just sat down and she dealt with it. She didn't care what it was.
Little peace pipe, yeah. Those are
look like a I don't know, pipe with a down in the
bite stick on one end. The oxygen hooks up to the bottom.
Oh, it just shot it out. I just held it close to her mouth, and she kind of just breathed it in. She didn't.
What?
That's for doing dogs.
Too tired to chew your food.
I thought that was dog toothbrush.
I don't think that anyone's...
Kevin, I was thinking it was going to be for farts too.
So you just, for good oral hygiene, you just chew your food up with a gum glove and then inject it into your mouth.
Forget flossing, forget brushing. Now you can finger munch your way to good oral hygiene. Oh gosh.
Do they come only for 2 fingers, or can you? Never mind. Asking for a finger.
Oh geez.
Yeah, this site's loaded with them. A pillow crash helmet. Wait a minute here. This might be a handy invention that we might need one day.
What?
Patent 1968. Thin pillows and thinner blankets are all the rage on airlines these days. The blankets and pillows getting more miniature. We'll all need 2 or 3 of these. Let's talk about safety and emergency. You have an automatic dangling oxygen mask. We've told you that every flight. Well, now these cushion flotation devices pop down and you put your head in it and they inflate. All right. I'll pass. Pilots used to get mad at me when we'd take off. They'd be like, "You supposed to have your seatbelt on per FAA rules." And I'm like, "Look, I'm a paramedic. I'm going to be the first one on scene. I'm going to make it more interesting for the others trying to find me." Yes, you're right.
That's wow.
I didn't see bulletproof desk. That's a sad world that we're coming to. This was actually invented in 2001. It's a sad world we're coming to. When I was in school, we just worried about then flashlights and we'd have to dive under our desk. Now, in 2001, you an idiot with a gun enters a room. Don't worry, you have the bulletproof desk.
We should have made 747 proof desks back then.
Exactly. The scary thing is we have to think about things like this.
2001 called. They hit the second tower.
Yeah. Yep. But I guarantee you, somewhere you could probably find them sold to schools somewhere. Yeah, there's plenty of them on this site. So this one I thought was what you were talking about earlier when you were talking about the tomato eater. This attaches to your shoe. It's called a cyborg massage. And as you walk, the air bladder pumps a mechanical hand that's on your neck and massages your neck. But like,
right. Like bet Brenda, you could modify that.
Brenda hops. It would just choke her every step of the way.
I bet you can modify that sucker to do all kinds of stuff.
I bet you could. I don't know. There's a ton of them on here.
Okay, there's something down there that says dad saddle.
Oh, I know what that is. That's just a saddle for dads to ride around. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. There's actually something else called a dad saddle.
This was patented in 2002. It's a belt with stirrups. That's all that is.
For it's actually like a saddle for dads to wear that they can kids can play like you're a horse. It's called a daddle.
A daddle?
Yeah.
Why does it look like a very large human and a very normal human riding him? That one is kind of scary. Safety poncho? I'm all about safety. Well, that with the helmet, it's an inflatable poncho in case of an accident. So you could have the bags on your head and this on your body. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Safest form of transportation, especially with the safety poncho. Patented in 1997.
No, it says you have to blow up your bladder bag before beginning departure.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because when you get to altitude, the air will shrink it up. You should do it at altitude. And if your plane depressurizes, you're kind of screwed. It's going to be shrink wrap on you. A human car wash?
There's one that says imaginary friend, too.
Imaginary friend. Hold on a minute.
Insect balls.
Imaginary friend. Where am I? Right there. All right. Imaginary friend. Patent pending 1997. So.
Wasn't that on Men in Black Part 2?
Something like that was, yeah.
Except we had a black dude who kept getting pulled over.
It's your mobile desk for your moto design. Swing it up and swing it down. Files, food. And you can also use the HOV lane, an official looking inflatable village person. What is a village person?
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not a
Like the YMCA?
That's what I was thinking because it looks like it's a cop.
Yeah.
Young man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I said, young man.
What was the other one you saw?
Does that say insect balls there at the
What
bottom?
site is this?
totallyabsurdinventions.com. Insect balls. All right. It's a tennis ball on your ball cap. And the problem is frequenting, such as sports, golf, fishermen, blah, blah, blah. What the heck? You spray the ball with bug repellent and then you put it on your head. That it sounds like that's a pretty bad invention.
I just spray my head.
Yeah, why not? This looks more like an antenna coming out of your head. Make sure you have it out. Yeah, it's just Bobby. It's totally absurd inventions.
I sent a website in the chat, but it got blocked.
Oh, well, that's terrible. Well, it's totallyabsurd.com for anybody that's interested. King Tut. Is that what that says? What is King Tut?
Funky Tut.
Cling Tut.
Cling Tut. Okay. All right. It's for
you to keep your arms there during travel?
Yeah, it's gloves with
Velcro palms.
Yeah, Velcro palms, and you keep your
Simple
hands.
yet elegant.
Now your arms don't need a dangle.
Now your arms are free to dangle within the something of your own personal space.
I may need one of those later. Dummy chicken farm. Why do you need a dummy chicken farm? Dummy chicken farmer. Back in 1981, before growth hormones were introduced to pro sports leagues, and our food chain farmers were trying to figure out ways to get their chickens to fatten up fast. Why? Because fatter fowls favor fat finances for farmers. Say that real quick. So our poultry patron did a little study and came to the conclusions that chickens are stimulated every few hours to eat. His solution? The dummy chicken, a stuffed humanoid that hangs on a hook in his hat and is programmed to march around the chicken coop every 3.5 hours.
to keep them eating so they'll get fatter.
Yeah, it's a cyborg. That's all that is. It's a cyborg that feeds her chickens. Yeah. But what when the chickens...
So when the farmer came into the chicken coop, the chickens were smiling.
You want? What did he say? Please look at head boom. All right, hold on. I'm getting there. Head boom. I'm afraid to, especially since somebody else read this. I'm saying that this one is a.
Let's say that you have a job that requires you to look down all day. You could be a jeweler, a draft person. Do they still exist? Or someone that has to study fine detail. These types of jobs can strain your neck and your back, making work very uncomfortable. But never fear, the head boom is here. So it clamps to your desk for you to lean your head on?
Must be an inside joke. I don't know what an eye system is. Yeah, it looks like it's basically a headrest, a forward headrest, I guess.
You simply rest your forehead on the boom's soft sponge and work your little heart out to comfort and no sleeping.
I know a police officer back in the days when it was okay to be a police officer, and he would unbutton his shirt and put his PR-24 up under through his shirt and button it back up and under his chin and put his glasses on to sit at intersections and sleep for 2 or 3 hours.
Talking about his nightstick?
Yeah. The PR-24 is the one with the handle. Yeah. So, yep. So that
okay. There's scary fingers.
Scary fingers.
I'm gonna get flagged for some of this.
Yeah, probably. I'll get banned in Russia again.
Oh no.
What are scary fingers? Long nails are all the rage in certain parts of the, I don't know, how do you say that? Belarus.
When from the Chernobyl power
plant. Well manicured talons. This was in 97. You can probably still find these today.
And when it gets cold outside, it's hard to keep your well manicured talons intact wearing traditional gloves. So, are they attachments over? They are attachments over top of your nails?
No, it's a glove with room for the nails. That's all it is. And it looks like scary hands. It's green fingers with red talons. You put your glove on, and so that the gloves don't poke at the end of the fingertips, the fingernails slide up into that.
Huh.
It's almost useful in Chernobyl.
So, where was it? So, that allow your nails to poke through and enjoy the freedom they deserve. All right.
Saggy bottoms. I'm not even going to touch this one. Bobby, go ahead.
I feel like I'm not allowed to.
Next. Yeah.
Wonder butt bra?
Wonder butt bra. All right. I'll bite. What is a wonder butt bra? Well,
Kevin's leaving.
Go ahead, Cheyenne.
Kevin said I'm out.
Oh, Kevin, don't leave us. We love you.
In today's society, both women and men have become increasingly more concerned with their appearance. A variety of approaches are being taken to improve one's physical appearance, including cosmetic surgery, blah, 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 blah. So it is meant to lift, support, and shape a person's butt with it's a butt underwire bra to somehow lift your butt. Oh, but apparently it does have some padding to help shape. Okay.
So it's a padded butt bra.
Huh.
I'll pass. Hospital happiness. That's a different meaning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a shade.
Oh my God.
Invented in 2000. Yeah. All hospital gowns are reopening and have potential to be embarrassed, but not with this. Not with the hospital happiness. It's a mini curtain. Why not just keep your damn underwear on?
Just to cover the cheeks.
Yeah.
All right.
This wood reserve is smooth, man. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Nah, he won't get in trouble. All right, Bobby, what's your site?
Oh, this is why I'm broke.
I'll let you pull it up. I'll let you.
Okay.
I'll let you.
I've already got it up anyway. This is what. So, before I go into it, I whenever I'm at work and I have to sit in a room and monitor something where I can't do anything but look at things, I just look at this site because it's always entertaining.
I've never heard of it.
Well, you're about to, buddy. Welcome to the big show.
I am at the big show.
Here we go.
Bouncy castles for weddings.
This has all
sports car.
Everything.
$105 for a dog couch.
Can you still see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it pulled up in front of you.
You want some radioactive uranium ore? You can have that.
I do want some. So does Vladimir Putin. Look at some of this. Some of this stuff is actually, some of it's outrageous, like just stuff like, oh, it's dumb. But some things I've actually bought gifts off here. Check it out. You can go
standing desk.
Look, gifts by occasion. Mother's Day. Get out of here. Look at this.
All right. I do need a Tata towel.
I wasn't going to comment on that, but there you go. We make observations.
Oh, I like that you can add the little jet for your bathtub.
It's portable too. You can move it around. Food for thought.
Porn for women of a certain age. All right.
That's just a guy mowing grass. See, this is weird. This is like hen and chicks.
I've seen those. They're very popular.
That's kind of cool.
Succulent stone plants.
You get the hen and chicks with the big terracotta thing. You get them at Home Depot, and it has the little holes out the side. That's what that is, a succulent. Anyway, just by category. I go to Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh Lord.
The Star Wars Kama Sutra.
All right.
Jedi bathrobe, baby.
I'll take one of those.
Look at that one. I want that so bad right now. I want that in this bourbon.
Oh, you could get a personalized Jedi portrait? Yes, please.
Glenn, what if we got a picture of coast to coast and around the world as a Jedi?
And used as our wallpaper.
What if that was ladies and gentlemen, may the force be with you. Ladies
and gentlemen, from coast to coast and around the world, you're listening to the Sportcats show.
Look at this one.
Just get a blaster flask.
I like it.
Carbonite fridge. Get out of here.
That is cool.
Yes, please.
That would freak my toddler out.
If I didn't just drop a paycheck on a new Frigidaire, I'd get that.
I would put that on the front of it overnight.
It's just a sticker that you need for it.
What else do they have? Let's go back to the main page. This is where all the funny things are. Ashton Martin. Utah Cave Hut.
Oh, you could get some glow-in-the-dark fishnets.
Mm-hmm. A moonshine still, Glenn. That's for those strangers that climbed Old Rocky Top.
So, well, supposedly they're trying to outlaw that now.
Moonshine?
No.
Did you miss Prohibition?
No, they're trying to outlaw making it at home. You can buy kits on Amazon, pretty similar to that one, except more professional, for less than $100 and make your own moonshine at home. And Congress is trying to get involved and outlaw it.
Revenuers. I have to get me a 1969 Dodge Charger.
I like the anti-theft.
Except for the fact that you can never get the Amazon driver to leave it where it's supposed to be left, even if you write signs and put it on the porch.
I like the hurricane-proof home.
Where's that? Oh,
yeah, there, bottom right. It's only $5 million.
I do quite like the Barbie Crocs.
Hidden sword case. Look at that cereal cup.
Yeah, now that's an actual thing.
I think my daughters have one of those.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to tilt it back, and then you press the little button on top to let the milk come out. Oh, okay. Hold on. What? I gotta. Perfect for jotting. Perfect for jotting down daily annoyances and epic rants.
Flavored larva samples.
Only if it's barbecue flavored.
It's a 22-pound mug. What in the world? That's a weapon.
It's when you're dying for a workout. It's only $200.
Oh,
buy two.
Could get a melting disco ball. Why not?
Hey, don't make fun of disco balls. My Fridays are all about disco balls.
Lego roller coaster.
Yeah, I was just thinking, my nephew would love that. Oh, I love the thunder tank right on toy.
Man, that's expensive for something they're going to outgrow in a year. $680.
Yeah. There's a yacht.
Giant blanket hoodie.
That's more money than I ever had.
Now that inflatable shelter might also be worth it, depending on how quick it inflates.
Yeah.
Go camping and just have a 3,000 square foot house.
Pull the zip cord.
Some gourmet butter tarts.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Those are just buckets.
You could make those.
Somebody poop in them.
I like the nice self-help book.
Absolutely. The reason we didn't die today.
Right, you can get a robot dog flamethrower.
Okay. Relatively cheap.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I do like that.
There's a revolver for like the rats.
Yep, but for your bugs.
Okay,
so what does it shoot though?
Probably salt.
Yeah,
salt.
I've seen some of those that are.
They shoot like a big. They shoot like a big wad of salt at it.
Kill it. The bug assault.
Yeah.
Makes them taste better. $125. Good Lord.
I could get that for my steaks. There's a mech suit for $1 million.
A diesel-powered battle robot.
No, thank you.
Space bricks.
What is the space brick?
A 3D printed brick.
It looks like it, yeah.
Using meteorite dust. All right.
Oh, well.
A car mini fridge.
Yes,
that would be useful.
I feel like you get something a lot cheaper than that though nowadays. Well, I don't know, $82 ain't that much.
You can get a nice bear body pillow.
Prefab house.
Folding car garage. That's kind of neat.
I'm big for the days it's gonna hail.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the bubble bazooka.
We actually have one of those. It's wild.
Yeah, I think Wyatt has one.
It's actually in the kitchen right now.
Now those Viking axes are pretty sweet looking.
What else is here? Monthly knife club. See, I thought about doing that, but I'm like, I only need one knife. I've had the same knife for 10 years.
How dare you?
Well, I don't need a knife that much.
The watercraft is rather interesting.
How much is it? 1,000? That's not much.
It's not bad at all.
No.
I mean, is it basically like a so it's like a paddleboard but with a seat on it?
Looks like yeah, two paddle boards side by side. They connect, and there's a trolling motor in between.
That's pretty cool.
See, now we're talking.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
The invention of the trolling motor has done a lot for redneck backwoods slew fishing.
Yep.
You can put a trolling mower on anything. You can put a trolling mower on a bathtub.
I need to get mine out.
You can get an assault crossbow.
Don't joke. I actually thought about buying one of them. So
Nah.
Crossbow?
Yeah.
It's funny. There are those edible crystal clusters, and I actually have a page open where I want to purchase some of those. Light phone 3? Huh. Interesting.
This has like 3 things. DIY radio kit.
Yeah, they used to sell this at Radio Shack, like little hobby kits for like Boy Scout projects back in the day.
I had one that my grandma bought me, and I didn't really understand what it was back in the day. But if I had it now, I thought about it because they had like 1,000 yards of copper cable.
Yeah.
You wrap around that tube, the transistor.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember spending like 2 or 3 days just twisting. I'm like, well, this is dumb.
Yep, we sold a ton of them at Radio Shack, though.
What was that country song from the 80s? I saw it all on my radio. That kid that had a transistor under his pillow. He listened to the Opry after his parents went to bed. I saw it all on my radio.
I'm old enough to remember a transistor radio. Now I like that.
What in the world is that? A giant octopus backpack.
Guaranteed not to be stolen.
All right.
Might be stolen first.
Oh, I do like the panda blanket hoodie. That's cute.
$5 million for wings. Spaghetti donuts.
I was gonna say you want some spaghetti donuts? We got some of them.
Yuck.
Backpack paramotor aircraft.
That looks like something you'd see like out of the Popular Mechanics from 1948.
You see those on TikTok a lot. People get them.
Oh, I need the xenomorph pen holder. Or you want an island? You can buy an island.
I was actually offered one. Horse Island off of the coast of the Carolinas.
Boom fire starters.
Is that the one with all the monkeys on it?
No. It was one of my clients at one of the doctor's offices I worked at. He was terminal, hated his family, and he wasn't going to leave anything to him. And he knew I was an outdoorsman. He's like, "You'd be one of the only people that would enjoy this I know." He says, "Like, leave it to them." And I was like, "Nah, it's conflict of interest. I can't do that." He brought in the map and everything, showed me where it was. I'm like, "Nope, that's a conflict. I can't do that."
Mezcal? What is that? Oh, it's a Tesla booze, I guess.
Mezcal? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's limited edition mezcal offers a unique blend of smoky flavors and smooth finish. Perfect for elevating any occasion.
Isn't mezcal just tequila made with a different plant? The phallic facial.
Yeah.
$650.
Well, I know. Never mind. I knew somebody had a bike like that. I probably wasn't that one for that kind of money. Well, I don't know. He had a lot of money, but I kind of doubt it.
Send Jeff that fanny pack. He needs that fanny pack.
I've actually thought about getting an e-bike. I don't know why.
I have too. It was kind of fun.
Well, you can use them in the parks up to there's a certain kilowatt. And I've thought about that. I'd be like, man, on some of those trails, that'd be kind of cool.
I really like that calculator.
That's very
it's like a
retro.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
We worked at Radio Shack. We had a guy that brought a calculator in for repair, and we were like, "Why does he just want a new one?" He's like, "I can't get it to work." So we took a new one, took it apart, and put the keys back together backwards in it, put it in a box, gave it to him. He come back in, he goes, "Those damn Chinese, they've screwed this up. All the numbers are backwards." I was like, "Well, sir, you wanted it fixed. It's working, isn't it? I honestly don't know that we can exchange it for you." The Loop Living Coffin.
What is that?
It's made from natural mushrooms, which help the body decompose and enrich the soil in the process.
So I just drop you in the backyard and hope everything works out for you. Well,
pretty much.
That's kind of a cool rug.
I was gonna say I like that.
Yeah.
Star Wars Orbrecht keys. That'd be fun for a few minutes till you forgot what they were.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, where is the damn shift key?
Oh, I like the retro candy set. That's cool.
Where is the shift key?
Oh, I like the D&D dice.
Converting giant. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Tata Tau.
Oh, I like the movable angel wings.
See, some of this stuff you're like, man, do I want this or just because I'm seeing it?
No, I like the high beams reflective decal.
That'd be creepy.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, there's my tin cot for inside the house. It's about the same price.
Do some customizable molded earplugs.
Okay. Electric tricycle. I'm thinking of big wheels.
Did you need some praying mantis eggs? We can get you some of those.
I'm trying to cut back.
It's 58 after.
Oh, that's right. I got to hit a button. Ladies and gentlemen, WDJY and Radio Fairfax, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week. You can make sure to find all of your Misfit Sportcat shows on YouTube. Just search it out, Sportcat shows. Please come over and like, follow, share, and subscribe because, well, you know you really want to. Until next week, ta-ta for now.
Hi, Rich Fields here, and come on down. It's time for the Sportcat Show.
And I just want to point out, Bobby, you said fuck before the 58 minutes was up.
So. Oh, God, I did. I was drinking.
Yeah, well, blame it on the booze.
Hey, on there you can get a DIY vasectomy kit.
Why would you want a DIY vasectomy kit?
A little late now.
Keep it thrifty by performing this quick outpatient procedure in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
No, for your information, I have full-size balls.
I don't think that would help me.
This is cool. You can get a Daft Punk LED helmet. I don't want to pay.
No,
I don't want to pay $1,600 for it, but it's pretty cool looking.
For information.
Oh, here you go. This is the book.
Your balls are showing.
This is a 3D book that's called The Big Book of Breasts.
Everybody likes breasts.
Mm-hmm.
With the Big Book of Breasts 3D, you'll be able to stare at dozens of homegrown mammary glands without getting slapped or called a pervert.
Depends on who you ask.
It's page after page of artistic poses and pictures displaying glorious breasts in jaw-dropping 3D.
Wasn't that what Playboy originally started as? Playboy doesn't even show anything now, I don't think. I think now
there have been
Sports Illustrated.
There have been 6 presidents since the last time I saw Playboy.
They're still a thing. So, but yeah, I think now it's like Sports Illustrated. They don't show anything but bathing suits and lingerie.
Shoot,
I got Google.
I was going to say, you could see more nude just on Facebook.
Yeah. I miss the days when you had to ask somebody, creepy person, to buy a magazine at a 7-Eleven. Now just type in something on Google and you got it in a second. So
somebody gave me
you can get a non-lethal assault self-defense gun.
That's how you get railed.
Yeah. So you call that a gun?
It
I live in Atlanta.
It fires bullet-sized pepper spray capsules.
People will do anything but buy a Glock.
Yeah.
Oh, you can buy a cheese printer. Prints faces on the cheese.
Seems like they'd give you cancer. Spitballing.
Only in California.
Or for very affordable, for $7.97, you could purchase this HR approved ways to tell employees they're stupid.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that. I could never be a boss. I'd just tell them they were stupid. Be like, yeah, sorry. You're stupid. You're fired.
You can for $35, you can purchase a taco holder butt plug.
I'm thinking that's a very, very bad invention.
Is Wendell still on here, by the way?
We've only got one viewer at the moment, so probably.
Wendell, if you're still here, blink twice if you're still here, Wendell.
Wave at us, Wendell.
I'm about to have to go anyway.
You can get a mini desktop cannon.
What?
A mini desktop cannon.
I think that would be illegal in the office, but
I'm glad I came on here tonight. Had a couple of drinks. I need to let my hair down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I will come back, but I get busy. I didn't know the summer was so busy for me. I was in Gulf Shores for like 10 days.
That's pretty nice. Well, I'll be in only Outer Banks here soon, so.
I think you guys might want to consider some of these for your trips. You could get some tactical cargo socks.
What? Socks with pockets?
Pretty much. And they're also flip flop friendly.
Oh, so I could get my grass flip flops to go with it. Sweet.
Yep. And should you want, you can, for $35, you can get the book, The Beautiful Poetry of Donald Trump.
Beautiful.
I got enough on my soundboard of him, so.
Huge.
Yeah.
You're fired.
You are fake news.
Fake news.
Oh,
phony stuff.
Look at this guy.
I'll send this in the chat, but this is the weenie washer bar of soap.
I may need that right now. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna wash my weenie.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Looks like the cover of a Rolling Stones album.
Gourmet PB&J of the Month Club for $468.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, what is gourmet peanut butter? Peanut butter is? You got like two choices. You got like regular and goobers. What is?
I don't know.
Crunchy?
It's for a solid 12-month subscription. It takes you over to Amazon.
Have any of y'all ever?
Under
have you ever made your own peanut butter?
Under
Seems
details
like
for
way
for
back
flavor.
in the day once.
Flavor says peanut.
You ever made your own peanut butter or almond butter?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it's next level.
It seems like Mom had a machine back at either one of her jobs or growing up or something, and we did.
Well, we have the Ninja blender, and you pour like you got the good peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
They're just regular salted pour, and it emulsifies it till it turns into like this paste. And it is the best, and it has and when you let it sit, the oil comes on top of it like government peanut butter. But you can do almond peanut butter and everything.
That sounds pretty good.
You gotta go. You gotta make a damn mess to do it.
You can get this iPhone umbilical cord charging cable, which is horrifying. For
Like
$6,000.
like a xenomorph.
A little bit. It's this disturbing yet fully functional accessory is handcrafted from silicone to create a fleshy, lifelike appearance.
No, and no.
Don't like that.
Not at all.
I like this as I think it's one of those it's one of those prank packaging things. And it's called the Butthole Stretcher 9000.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be a fan.
You can get a functional Iron Man helmet.
What, just to get your head locked in it and not be able to get out of it? No, thank you.
Which head?
It depends. Depends on what you want to call my little tiny Iron Man.
I think I'm gonna bounce. I'm getting kind of sleepy, and I can't like hold it anymore.
All right. Well, we'll let you get out of here. We can go ahead and end the show, actually, if you want to.
You gotta check this out, Bobby, that I just sent. This it's a Godzilla lamp.
Gojira.
Cool.
I gotta talk to a paleontologist tomorrow.
I can't even spell that.
It's a hard one. It's got a lot of E's and O's.
I've got a good UFO show coming up soon. Back-to-back UFO speakers. Next week? I don't know. It's coming up soon. Monday night, we have the big chat talking about Big Brother. Wednesday night, Pair Our Normal Guys. And Friday night, Grid and Guardian. And then we're back here again with the Misfits.
And if anybody needs to know where to find a 55-gallon drum of lube, I found it.
Like on old school? 55-gallon drum of KY jelly?
For about $1,800.
Message Cheyenne, she'll get you one.